talk about a couple interesting things today. Number one is going to be the acrobrandon.com website. But first, let me show you YouTube because I was building out my new website, okay, or kind of more like transitioning. Okay, so I've restructured, I'm rebuilding out the acrobrandon.com website, and I'm finally putting in all of my free class content. And a lot of that actually starts here via YouTube, which I've had since it was basically born. But this is the very first like teaching video that I did mainly, right? And this was March 19th, 2020, okay? That was the beginning of the pandemic. And I was just scrolling through and slotting all of this into my website so it's like centrally located and easy to access, right? I've got all these different classes, liquid classes, Zastastic, liquid classes, all the different stuff you could ever want to learn, right? Because everybody hit the ground running and started teaching because we didn't know what was going to happen, right? We did a virtual showcase here, right? I did pole dance stuff right here. If you don't remember, Liquid did 50 Shades of Disney, which was super fun. Yeah, and we're teaching. Look at this one, Pole Power Level 2, the thumbnail changes, which most of you recognize as the studio today. That was June. At the end of June, we finally had a studio and went virtual. Pivot! Right? So that means if we started at the beginning of March, April, May, June, it took us 3 months of lockdown to be like, fuck, we need to change. We need to do something. Otherwise, you know, things are going to go super south super quick. Anyway, so I have a bunch of classes that are slotted in. If anything you could ever want to learn from me, you just have to go to YouTube to get it. But a lot of people, they like to consume their content wherever they want to consume it. And most of them, you guys are on Instagram, right? But you don't want to have to go to YouTube for some of Brandon's stuff and then try to search through all of his Instagram. So I'm trying to centralize that and make it really easy. acrobrandon.com. Segue! Okay, so here we are, the acrobrandon.com website. This is the Acro Brandon School for kids who don't do things good. So all you have to do is put your email in. You can create a free account. That's it, okay? And then once you're inside, right, you'll be here. This is the main landing page. So you have a few different options, okay? So these are free courses, which you just looked at. If you want to do my Power Spins course here, you can do this. This is paid. This is like a premium thing. Okay, you'll learn all of my best stuff, my power moves, backspin, shoulder roll, backspin into a fish flop, and backspin into a plank with slow-mo and overhead previews. And then we have some additional resources down here, which will be expanding over time. But if you want to check this out, so you come in here and we've got a course player that's going to open up. Okay, you just use the little hamburger stack to access the courses, but this is a general overview of what's there, right? All the stuff from YouTube compiled into one easy to use location with subsections, right? So you can come up here. We've got warm-up, strength conditioning, different exercises. You can click on any of these and then it'll open up and you can follow along with the video. Yeah, obviously if you're watching this on mobile or you go to my website and mobile, it'll be a slightly different user experience. Over here, every single liquid motion class, all the stuff that's up here, right? So it's very easy to find the information that you want now and what style. So if you just want to do like pole stuff, I have my different conditioning stuff. All of it's in here, and then some movement and theory stuff like that as well. So tons of free, amazing information and classes you can take in an easy to find location. If you go to the site, if you're a former subscriber, if you already paid for the Power Spins class, I'm going to be inserting your names in there soon enough so that you can go back and re-verify and you'll have access. You don't rebuy it or anything like that. Okay, migration is a bitch. Okay, but with that being said, so if you're happy with this, if you like it, share it with your friends, all the great stuff. I take appreciation in all sorts of different forms, written, verbal, monetary format, yeah. So if you want to make donations, the links are still in there from all the pandemic replays. And then there's going to be more to come because I have tons of Zoom liquid classes that'll be like a pack deal for like a bunch of classes. You can go back and watch them and replay them, right? And then there's going to be more stuff to come, okay? So let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, this has been a bitch to migrate a website or, you know, a course player and create course players. But guess what? I'm learning a bunch of awesome stuff too.